What's up, explorers? Today we find ourselves exploring an old home deep in rural Ontario that belonged to a family of 4. The house has been abandoned since early 2010 for reasons unknown. Upon our arrival, we noticed leftover police tape along with various objects strewn about in the front yard. What happened here? And how had this property come to be abandoned? Join us as we investigate and see what was left behind. Lucky that was open.
Yeah. Looks like we got a little workshop here.
I like the roof. It's like there's like different layers of like tin roofing on this would have probably been like a service shed or something.
Yeah, exactly. Not sure what these are, honestly.
I think those are for like vehicles. Like if you had drove a car up.
Exactly.
To kind of get it on, like, instead of putting it on bricks or something, or a jack.
Looks like some of these are even almost like homemade tools. Like I think this would be for like tree planters.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
It's like scissors but a shovel.
So they had like jars of nuts and bolts. It's very neat.
You can see over on that shelf there's a ton of documentation. He was must have been, clearly been a tradesman or something, right? Keeping all his records.
Yeah.
Probably past work orders. What do you got there?
The date is 1979.
Wow.
It says all values. This looks like math homework.
The kids' math homework, I suppose.
Draw a parallelogram. Maybe it was. Maybe he kept like his kids' schoolwork. A lot of different books. Old table saw. Look at how rusted the blade is.
Alright, we're moving forward.
Yeah, let's go into the actual main portion of the house.
Gotta give the door a little lift there. Seems to be seized under the frame a little bit.
Oh yeah, the foundation is kind of up. Oh, does it? Perfect.
Right in, eh? Beauty. Oh my god, yeah. You can already see everything's left behind. Oh, look at that. Borax, nature's freshener. Nashville deodorant. Would that be maybe like baking soda or something? That looks real old though, eh?
Yeah, just the art. Oh, there's a couple of globes.
Yeah,
Seen better days.
most definitely.
This one like almost feels deflated. I think that's part of the wallpaper.
Look at that. Mint condition.
Jeez.
Oh.
Look, they have like old cabinet. Look at the wood stenciling.
Right.
It's all like handmade. Beautiful cabinet.
Look to me much inside. Oh, doesn't want to stay open for us. Oh yeah.
It's okay.
It's alright.
The next cupboard, they have they're like china. Even more glassware packed in here.
Yeah, I mean it looks like almost that looks like either they're just moving it in or they're about to move it out, you know?
Just want to see what these are. It's like has old coaches and stuff. It says Upper Canada Village. It's like for like a heritage site. There's a couple of them. Family's life and belongings are all just left behind here.
Yeah, here, I'll grab these ones.
Yeah, like every single drawer is just packed with stuff.
Door frame attached can opener here. This is a swing away, that's what it's called.
That's so cool.
I'm not sure I can pull it too much farther, but I guess, yeah, when you're cooking in the kitchen here, you just turn to the door frame, open your can up.
I feel like that's like a new installation and it's kind of out of theme for the rest of this house.
Yeah, a few things have looked a little bit out of place, right?
Yeah.
It's interesting. Alright, should we head into the, what looks to be the kitchen?
Yeah, let's move to it.
Oh, watch your head.
Oh yeah.
A little bit heightest in this place.
Here, wait, Ty, stand on the other side of the door frame just so we can get a perspective of like.
Oh, like right up to it?
Yeah, like stand right here just so we can get a perspective of how small this door frame actually is. So that's probably, what would you say, like exactly like 6 feet maybe?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so you can tell how old, the age of this house just based off how small the door frames are.
Yeah, this don't make people like they used to. Everybody's taller now. Look at that, someone left their belt there.
Oh yeah. Old cookware. Everything is just left behind in this house, guys. These ceramic pots. And even, oh, look at this. They have like there's spices and stuff.
Oh yeah, all their old spices are here. Paprika. What's that? Some of these are hard to read. This looks to be where the because you can always see some appliances are missing. This would be where the stove would have been, right?
Yeah, you can see they hung the strainer and stuff above.
Got the hood here.
And again, for height reference, look at how tall Ty is compared to where the stove would have been. He would have hitting his head off the fan.
Cooking up some breakfast. And look at this. This is like a massive thermos. You'd probably bring on a picnic or something. New unbreakable plastic liner. Interesting.
Wonder if it contained asbestos.
Not interested in finding out.
Old glass liquor bottles. From the LCBO. This was, wait, how much was this?
Wow.
This was $1.57.
Canadian sherry.
This one was $3, apple wine.
Oh yeah, that's Seagram's vodka, right?
I think so.
Yeah. If you pan up, actually, you can see this is a wedding keepsake. It looks like. You know, because you know how they sometimes give you like cards or pictures, but it looks like they gave everybody maybe a bottle of homemade wine. Now and forever, Karen and Peter.
Oh, that's sweet.
September 23rd, 1995. Yep. Looks like that would have been a...
Damn, well 1995, that's the earliest date we found so far.
Looks like it would have been a wedding keepsake.
This was all just like their cutlery and glasses. And what's that right there?
You know what? Kind of hard to tell. It looks like... Because this looks like it would be like a light bulb.
Yeah,
you
for
twist
like a
your
lamp.
light bulbs in. Maybe it's like a weird homemade...
Lamp?
Lamp? Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, and look at those old beer bottles behind it.
Oh, right.
Those are two Borgs.
Oh, tell me this one's not opened yet. What's opening?
Tennessee or
Genesee.
Genesee
Beer. 4.5% alcohol.
It's all forgotten now, the trouble and the pain, forgotten every word I've said, forgotten every tear you shed. We're still in love. It's all forgiven now, we're back in lovers' lane, and though we wandered from our way, the corners turned and we can say we're still in.
And it looks like this is a door to the basement down here. It looks kind of spooky. So we'll save it for last. I can see some uniforms and stuff, but we'll wait on that.
Want to step into the living room here? This looks like where the bulk of, I guess, kind of the things are just scattered around. A couple little bits and bobs here. I honestly have no clue what this would be to you.
I don't know.
That's interesting. Looks like it would have. Some little mallets too.
Yeah.
I
I wonder if this was for like mortar and pestle, like beating.
It almost looks like a polo hammer.
Yeah.
Look at here. For sharp, professional quality pictures.
Oh, is that like a?
Beam
Oh, it's a
control.
camera flash.
Oh, that's awesome. Here.
So maybe this was like a camera attachment too.
Right.
What was that?
I have no clue. Did you catch that?
Yeah. Might be just the wind.
Hopefully, yeah. Oh, look at this.
What?
Looks like car keys. Looks like it was a 1990 Honda Prelude in red. Maybe this was like a service tag when they were, you know what I mean?
Getting their car done or something.
Yeah.
Oh look, they had old Time magazine subscriptions. Remember when we found that other house with all the Time
Oh
magazine?
yeah, with the collection.
Yeah. Old, like, my blue suede shoes. And they even had like the inserts in them you can see here to keep like the form.
Right, yeah.
And it's like a wooden insert. Oh, the blades are could use sharpening. A little bit rusty, but. Look at how high the boot is from the blade now. And it looks like an old like bowling shoe. What do you have over there, Ty?
This is kind of cool. Medical reference library presented by Time.
Huh.
Symptoms and illness, nutrition, vitamins.
Yeah, well, because back in the day they wouldn't have like, sometimes everyone would have one of those to try and treat like they had like a little ailment.
This is the first iteration of WebMD.
Yeah, especially because we're so far out in the country, like they wouldn't always have immediate access.
Let's see if we can get a look at one of these. Medical tests. Oh, that's a lot of reading. I thought this would be a nice picture book for us.
You might be dead by the time you have your diagnosis.
Yeah, exactly.
What's in those?
Oh, yeah.
Is that like 8 tracks or more cassettes or something?
Yeah. The only one I recognize is Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond.
Tennessee Moon, look at that. What a stud. It's interesting. A lot of these rooms you see have doors to the outside.
Oh yeah.
Don't really see that in most houses. This guy like to have a bunch of escapes. Oh my god, there's a dog in here.
What do you mean? Oh my god.
Hey, oh, I'm smiling. You can't see it.
There's two very old wooden cross-country
Yeah,
skis.
look at that. Looks like you got like some use some kind of spring-like mechanism to hold your foot in place. That's awesome.
And here, wait, what is that letter? Can you read the...
A little hard to read. That looks like it says "wanted to feel you, made me realize, and I thought we can still do that and be friends."
It looks like maybe it's either... I think it's either like a love letter or like a song verses. Because it looks like he's writing verses.
Right. This is such an old TV. Look at that.
Oh, an old dial TV.
Oh, that's awesome. Admiral.
Yeah, the brand. Admiral. The model was the Deluxe 300.
Wow. And look at the back. The back panel's off. Wow.
There's a little baggie there, probably with like extra parts. Look at all these old tools. Like that looks like a pickaxe / hammer thing. There's like an old grinder.
See, a lot of this stuff's looking like he made it though, right?
Yeah, like he was probably a handyman.
Oh, what's this? See a not too friendly symbol on here?
The Blitzkrieg from
Oh,
the
it looks
rise
like-
of Hitler.
It looks like you had quite the interest in this. There's 3 books at least. Looks like we got some old postcards here.
Portraits and paintings and such.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Very nice.
Also, looks like he must have done, like we're talking about this home business, looks like he must have done some work with, I guess this would be like a receipt machine?
Yeah, old school. Like they have a calculator there where you'd punch in the price and it would print on the back there, that paper.
Yeah, like that receipt paper. From what we can gather, it looks like the homeowner was involved in a number of entrepreneurial endeavors that didn't quite catch. And from seeing a few bank statements and just some of the letters lying around here, it looks like they had to default on the property. Property is more than likely owned by a bank, and they're slowly liquidating any valuable items. Looks like straight away we got a washroom right ahead.
Yeah, it's definitely metal.
Most definitely metal.
They have their toiletries and stuff even still in there, you can see. Go to the right.
Right, we got a little room with some green shag rug.
That's old school. This second story was probably like an attic that they transformed
Yep.
into a second story because you can see the actual shape of the roof. Look at these old TVs. Or, oh sorry, one's a TV and one's a speaker. It's probably hooked up to the TV.
That's funny because the color of the screen almost looks like it's on, right?
Yeah.
It's not connected to a channel or something.
Still, this place still has power. That'd be something else.
Suitcase here?
Yeah, it's like Russian nesting dolls.
Yeah.
They have like a suitcase and a suitcase and a suitcase. Oh, and look at that. It's like a tie hanger. It has like a little gun on it.
1860 Colt revolver, it says.
That's cool. So this was probably like a bedroom. I wonder if this is... Oh, some old like roaches or...
Oh, you know what? Probably from prom.
Yeah.
We saw the picture. That was maybe 2 daughters there. These upstairs main.
Oh my...
What's happened?
I think the draft just pushed that door shut. It scared the crap out of me.
All right, and
All right, moving on.
All these upstairs rooms seem to have a little attached room. Like, again, it looks like they changed their attic. You know what I mean? The attic was probably, it's probably just one solid floor, and they just put up walls and stuff, right? This room's kind of cluttered. A little bit harder to dissect, but
Yeah, we got some. It looks like these are like bingo and like kids' toys on the ground here, like dominoes and such. Sunshine Staff Christmas Party.
Right.
So these are probably just like random family documents and stuff.
Yeah, it looks like we've been seeing a lot of clothing in these packages. Looks like it was just all thrown up here.
Mm-hmm. It looks like they were probably doing work on this room with all the the putty and the drywall. Do the dials still turn?
Oh yeah, they're smooth too. Oh, I think that might have been on and off or something. Volume, brightness.
TV back here.
Oh, that's not good.
Those are all VHS tapes.
So now we got to go into the room that the ghost just closed the door on us. So at least we'll have it on camera. You never know.
No ghost.
I ain't scared of no ghost. Alright.
Look at this floral wallpaper all around though. Like I feel like this probably was one of the daughter's rooms.
Yeah. Most likely.
Yeah, and especially with, look at that lamp.
Yeah, that's interesting. A floor to ceiling lamp.
Yeah, with 3 little... Damn, I wouldn't mind having that in my room.
Yeah. Not sure that's your style.
Oh, look at these old Helena, and these are all old film cameras.
Oh,
Not like the traditional film cameras, but they're like the cheap ones that you'd find at like if you went to like Walmart or something and picked up a camera. This is these are what you'd get.
Just throwing shade.
Well, no, I'm not saying like these are like vintage, but they're like not like the traditional film cameras.
Right.
If that makes sense.
What's this? This looks like would have had. I don't know what that was. Oh, you know what?
Mailing package, maybe for like a poster.
Look at that. What do you reckon it is? Any guesses?
Cats, probably.
Oh, it's a bunch of posters.
So like a boy band? Yeah, this definitely was a girl's room.
Neon Ballroom, the new album. What else do we got?
Number 2. Oh my.
Oh my god, what was that?
Is that like a raccoon?
I hope not.
What the heck?
Sounds like a bunch of stuff just fell apart.
There's a lot of TV guides here. Because before they had like the
Right, yeah.
the guide channels or whatever, or like satellite TV, you'd have to like look up here and see when it was on, what channel it was on, and all the information on it and stuff like that.
Pretty cool.
This is probably like, I think this was for 8 tracks. Tax payments by phone. Intern tax notice of Percy, 1999. And there's a couple news articles. One says, Internet can turn singers into stars. There's just so much stuff left behind in here. It's like their whole lives. And into this room here where we heard the raccoon.
Well, you first.
Yeah, I'm not going to spend too long around here. You can see the...
I think it must have been the ceiling fell in like that. Because I swear that wasn't hanging.
Just now? But it sounded like something was scraping. Like maybe the raccoon just like...
Yeah, maybe fell through the ceiling.
That means it's on the floor. Oh boy.
Hopefully you don't get raccoon.
Yeah. I'm trying to be cautious around here. Oh my god, I don't want to spend too long in here, but geez, there's a bunch of like packages. So maybe this person was like doing a lot of mailing or something. Into the basement. And it doesn't look, you can see the lath and plaster peeking through, so it doesn't look too stable, so I gotta be cautious as I'm walking down here.
Test every step.
Yeah, it's really dark down here too. These look like old jackets. Okay, sorry, I'm just taking this step slow because I don't want to run in, fall through. Oh, the railing almost gave out on me. Goodbye, Ty. Lots of old jars. I wonder what they were cementing in here. I can't exactly put my camera through it, but they have like a newly made cinder block room that they've built. Like, see, I can see into here where they had like some sort of heating, but this right here is just a stone box of cinder block. Which is kind of weird. It's like they sealed something in there. Some old wine bottles. This would have been the basement access from the outside, and it looks like the roof is just, or the ceiling is just collapsed, blocking this passage. Yeah, not too much to see down here. Just a very old basement with very old foundations. Look at that, it's like a whole tree supporting this building. It's like on stilts.
Forgotten now, the trouble and the pain, forgotten every word I've said, forgotten